iPadOS 17 comes with several new features, but the one that really grabbed my attention was the customization of the lock screen. This has been available on the iPhone, and now you can customize like never before with multiple lock screens, a wide variety of wallpaper options, and even add specific focus modes. Even more awesome, you can add widgets and change the font style and font color. This video will walk you through the new features and get your lock screen set up exactly as you want. Let's get started. After unlocking your iPad, swipe down from the top middle portion of your screen to see the lock screen. Push and hold on an empty area. Now you'll be able to see the Customize option at the bottom of the screen. And you can customize the lock screen you're using, or you can hit the plus sign in the bottom right corner and begin a creation of your own. You can also, if you want, go into the Settings app, tap on Wallpaper, and then hit where it says Add New Wallpaper and begin your customization there. So now let's go ahead, since we're already inside the Settings app, I'm going to go ahead and tap Add New Wallpaper. And here you'll see all the new options that you'll have available. You can select one to match your personality. I personally love the photo shuffle. It changes my photos every hour. And once you choose a section, you'll be presented with various options. So for now, I'm going to just go ahead and choose the weather wallpaper for this demonstration. And as you can see, the weather wallpaper has a live look at your location. The widgets are all weather related. You can change them at any time by tapping on the widget area above and below the clock. And when you're finished with your customization, you'll tap Add in the upper right corner. So right now, since we're in the weather wallpaper, if I tap above the wallpaper, you'll see that there are, I can choose from any of these widgets. So I can change the weather widget of Pittsburgh to any of the options that are available here. If I tap on any of the widgets on the left-hand side, I'll be given other options that I can choose from. So you can create your own weather widget wallpaper if you want to. If I tap into the clock, now I have some other options. I can choose different colors. I can change the font. As you can see, there's other options available. I can choose a different color, and then I can make that bolder if I want. I can make it, change the look of it a little bit. I can tap into the colors below, and, you can change the color a little bit. So you can see when I go to this pale color, it just kind of changes the background of the color. If you look at the widgets, you kind of see it change. So you have various options available once you've chosen a wallpaper. Now that I've customized the wallpaper that I want to use, I'm just going to go ahead and tap on Add. And here I can either set this wallpaper as a pair, or I could customize the home screen so that it's different from what the lock screen looks like. I'm going to go ahead and just set it as a wallpaper pair. I'm going to tap on the wallpaper itself to set it. And now if I swipe up, you'll see I'm into the home screen and it resembles the weather wallpaper. And if I swipe down, you'll see that I have the weather widget wallpaper there. Now, I have an in-depth video on the iPhone lock screen that will walk you through all of the different wallpapers and how to set them up. I'll place a link in the video description. What if you have a photo that you need to crop to use for a wallpaper? Let me show you how that will work. I'm just going to swipe out of the lock screen and then swipe back in, push and hold on the screen. And I'm going to just create another wallpaper. And this time I'm going to use photos and I'm going to choose all. And then I'm going to just come into, I have a photo here of a lighthouse. So if you use the pinch and zoom feature, so if I pinch my fingers together, you'll see not a whole lot happens there because the wallpaper fits the screen or the photo, but I can zoom in on the lighthouse and, move it over maybe to a different look or a little bit of a different look. And so now you don't see the whole photo, but so you can zoom in to crop a photo. And, when you're finished with it and you're finished with your widgets, all you then need to do is tap on add and that wallpaper will be added. So when I tap on add, again, it's going to ask me if I want to set it up as a wallpaper pair. I'm just going to go ahead and say yes. And now tap on the screen again because that's what brings it to life. And now you have cropped a photo for your wallpaper. You can easily switch between lock screens on your iPad. So after unlocking your iPad, I'm going to push and hold on the screen. And here are, where I can see all of my lock screens. And you can just swipe through to see what lock screens are available to you at this point that you've created. And if you scroll to the left all the way, you can also begin to create a new lock screen. So if I wanted to change the look of the clock in a lock screen that's customized, I'm going to go ahead, tap on customize. I'm going to choose the lock screen. I'm going to tap on the clock. And now you'll see that you have so many options, not like we had in the weather widget one, but in this lock screen, you have, the options to change the clock to any color you want. You can, make it darker. You can, make it bigger, slide it down to make it skinnier. I mean, there's so many options. If you tap on the all color wheel here, you can go in and actually choose your own color if you want to. So you have many options for fonts and colors in the clock area. You can also add widgets to your lock screen, but you must make sure that your iPad is in landscape mode. So once you've unlocked your iPad and you've hit the customization option, you'll see on the left side here, you get an option to add widgets. But if your iPad is in portrait mode, you're not going to see that option. So I'm going to go ahead and tap on add widgets, and then you'll get some suggestions. And if you want, you can search for a widget, or you can just scroll through and, you can add any widget that you want and pick the type of widget. So I'm just going to go ahead and choose this first one, and I'll tap on the X in the upper right corner. And now once I tap on done, it's saving that. I'll tap on the screen itself, and you'll see that now I've added a widget to the lock screen. To delete a lock screen, the same thing applies. Push and hold on the lock screen until you come into the customization area, and then locate the lock screen that you want to delete, swipe up on it, tap on the trash can, tap delete this wallpaper, and now your wallpaper will be removed. As you can see, you can alter the iPad to your liking thanks to the iPadOS 17 update. Let me know what you're most excited about in the comments. Be sure to check out my iPhone video walking you through all of the customization features on your iPhone. These will apply to the iPad. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.